From WFSB, this is an Eyewitness News Update.
Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, August 29th. I'm Nicole Nalepa with your top stories. We have some new details on the Madison College student who was shot and killed after trying to enter the wrong home in South Carolina. Now, friends of 20-year-old Nicholas Donofrio are raising money for scholarships at his high school and his university. No charges have been filed at this point, but if you want to contribute to the GoFundMe page, just head to our website, WFSB.com, for the link. And police are now planning a public meeting after increased calls to stop street takeover events, including this one you see here on your screen in West Haven. Dirt bikes and ATVs shut down entire roads earlier this month. The group rode through and caused some crashes. That is, the group caused some crashes as a result. And police arrested 2 of the riders. One even had a loaded handgun. We're also hearing from police that more arrests are expected. And a New Haven fire lieutenant is accused of sexual assault. An investigation is now underway as of this morning. Police say 33-year-old Keith Norfleet was off duty when he allegedly sexually assaulted a 32-year-old woman last December. The investigation has been going on since then, and we're told that Norfleet turned himself in on Friday. He's been placed on administrative leave, and again, an internal investigation has also been opened. And moving on to some national stories, Hurricane Idalia is intensifying right now as it barrels toward Florida's Gulf Coast. The governor has declared a state of emergency for much of the state, and people are already in preparation mode, as you can imagine. As you just saw, those shelves at the Tampa stores were bare already. And the White House has approved a federal emergency disaster declaration for Florida. A federal judge has just set a trial date for former President Donald Trump on charges of attempting to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Trump will now face criminal charges on March 4th of 2024. The trial will take place the day before voters in 14 different states cast ballots in primary elections. Previously, a judge rejected Trump's request to start the trial in 2026. Now back to some more local news. A New York man has been charged with manslaughter in connection to a deadly crash that took place in Mansfield. Police say Luke Silver was drunk and on his phone when he crossed over into the wrong lane and ended up hitting 2 motorcyclists head-on back in November. 60-year-old Roy Herzlich was killed, and we know that Silver will be back in court next month. And the district is addressing concerns, the district that is in Windsor, after mold was found right inside of Oliver Ellsworth Elementary School. Windsor Public Schools confirmed that conditions are safe, though, after an air test came back okay. We're told that the district is working on cleaning up the mold now, and a special Board of Ed meeting is planned for tonight at 6 to discuss this issue. All right, let's send things on over to Mike Slifer, who's in for Scott today. Hey there, Mike.
Good morning, Nicole. Certainly a bit muggy out there, a bit cloudy, a bit gray. Most of the showers have avoided us so far, though, given this boundary that's stalled out to our south. That's where the focal point for showers and thunderstorms has been. We are expecting things to be a bit more active starting tomorrow. First Alert Live radar scanning the skies of Connecticut. Connecticut's only live radar. Really not showing much of anything going on out there. Dew points right around 60 degrees or so, so it is a bit muggy outside. Onshore wind continues. That will keep the clouds around. Here's our hour-by-hour planner. As we get to about 10 a.m., we're back into the 70s, and we top the day out in the mid to upper 70s, close to 80 degrees, although we don't quite get there. We just fall short, and there is a risk for an isolated shower really at any point during the day. Here's a live look in our iCam in Torrington. In the distance, a bit of fog has settled in. That should lift out fairly quickly. And a live look in our iCam in Middletown, showing actually a bit of sunshine there in the distance. So certainly some nice scenes across parts of the state this morning. It's not all bad out there. First Alert Futurecast does show increasing clouds through the afternoon and evening, and then later on tonight is where we really ramp up the amount of moisture in. Some patchy fog possible overnight tonight, with rain developing by tomorrow morning, giving you the first alert that this could have some impacts on your morning commute. Here's the batch of showers and even some embedded rumbles of thunder passing through the state. By noon tomorrow, we will be drying things out. Wind shift back to the west-northwest will actually pull in drier air later tomorrow, so we do expect things to improve rather quickly, with temperatures rebounding as we develop some sunshine. No severe weather risk with that, and no flood, not much of a flood risk either, which is great news for us. We end up with about an inch of rain, give or take. First alert futurecast showing that there could be some locally higher amounts in the mix. In the tropics, two big storms to talk about, Idalia and Franklin. These are making headlines right now. Franklin, a Category 4 hurricane. Idalia, now a Category 1 hurricane, forecast to strengthen to major hurricane status before it makes landfall somewhere near the Big Bend of Florida. This is where we expect to see the biggest impacts from storm surge, heavy rain, strong wind gusts, perhaps even some severe weather in the outer rain bands of the storm. The storm will then move near the Carolinas before recurving back out to sea, where it maintains its tropical storm strength, and by Saturday afternoon it will be approaching Bermuda. It looks like it will be much weaker at that point in time, and the environment will not really favor it much more for intensification at that point. Temperatures in the 70s today, mostly cloudy, isolated showers. Tonight we're back into the 65 to 70 degree range, cloudy, patchy fog with rain developing by sunrise. So far this year, really not much in the way of 90-degree days. We've only seen 12, and for the month of August, none. But on the first alert 7-day, believe it or not, we do have another day forecast to be back in the 90s, and that would be Labor Day Monday. So temperatures in the 70s for now. By the time we reach tomorrow, given the developing sunshine, back to about 81 inland, 82 at the shoreline. Overnight temperatures will be in the 50s for Thursday morning. Less humid Thursday, highs in the 70s with plenty of sunshine. Sunny again on Friday and Saturday, both days in the lower half of the 80s. But by Sunday, we start to warm things up. Really beautiful weather for Labor Day weekend. And Labor Day itself actually could be warm, if not even hot, approaching 90 degrees away from the shoreline along the Long Island Sound back in the mid 80s. But beautiful weather on tap for the holiday weekend. Certainly a lot to look forward to in this first alert 7-day. Nicole, a little bit of shower activity to get through, but plenty of sun after that.
We can deal with a little bit of shower activity, right? We want a good weekend for this holiday weekend. Thanks, Mike, and thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on your Tuesday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone. Be healthy, stay positive, and wow, what a gorgeous high cam, if I may say so.